Yo, what up, what up, what up? Bro, what are we trading, bro? Are you still on that gold long? I just should have paid you. Look at that. $2K? Sheesh. Yeah, 43, 30. You could go up there. Ooh, that's up there. It's a lot.
Order filled.
If you were to do that, that's 4,000 right there off 2 minis if you did that. Yo, 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 what up, what up, what up, what up?
Order filled.
Oh shit, I'm up 1,000 on what? What am I in? On the practice account here. I don't even know what I'm in. 15.
Order
Nice.
filled.
You're crashing out? How come? Oh yeah, bro. It's, you know, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. It's all good, man. It's all good. It's one of those things that, you know, it's just gonna happen. You know, the goal usually is to get a payout out of it, to get a payout out of these accounts, so make it worth it. But it's one of those things that's just gonna happen. I mean, in reality, all you did lose was $50. I chalked it to the game. Okay, look, this is what I was looking at. I thought this was gonna set up, and I thought, Woo's. I told you I was gonna have my perfect entry would be here. That's because it would be an order block right here. That would be an order block. Right? But then I was scrolling through these time frames, and on the hourly, I saw it right here, a fat order block right here. 2 red candles, and then one single one just popped up. Unfortunately, though, we didn't get the close that I would want to see. If it closed above that blue line, I would have loved to like really look into longs at this point here. But yeah, 2 different entries that you could take if you were to do it. Look, I'm on my practice account. This is how I figure out how much I want to risk. You're always gonna hear me say that. If I were to take an entry here, let's just jump the gun. 1 micro, and at that low, $77. Do I want to risk more? Sure. Let me see.
Order filled.
2.
Order filled.
300. Okay, I'm happy with that. So 4 micros, risk, and TP would be that high, 1,300. So if we get that close, that's looking pretty sweet to me. But definitely, it might be one of those where you go to bed on this, because I don't think we're gonna get that whole move up there. But yeah, that's what I'm looking at here. Potential.
Order filled.
The trade earlier that I called out was the exact same thing. And it's right here. 2 red candles, and then this one closed above. I took my entry. When it did this right here, boom, I got stopped out. But when you look, this was where I wanted my entry, but what I really did was I got it right here. I got it right there. That's where my entry was. But my perfect entry would have been right here, and then I was up like $60, $70. and I got stopped at break even, and so I tried it right here, and why right here was because of this. Let me clear it. Because if you do the 50% of this order block, look at where price lands. Look at where it landed. And look where we bounced. Look at that. That's solid to me. But the sucky thing is, I'm only up $2 because I made the 60, 70 bucks off of this first one. And then I try to enter at that green candle right there. But it went up. You can see how, it jumped up into profit, almost 10 points. And then I got hit with a tape bomb. And it stopped me out right there. But I wasn't willing to risk so much, so I just risked what I made earlier. But if I did risk a lot more, I would have been up. But yeah, look, as far as like where we are now though, let me scope this out here. So this was the first one. Boom. That was it. It worked out perfectly. And there's this one, my perfect entry that I was just talking about right there. That's what I would look at. If I can get that entry, this is what it will look like. V2 risk to reward. That's what that would look like. I mean, you can aim for all that, but I don't know when we will. It's not about if we are going to go up there. It's not about if, it's when, really. But we still don't know what's going to happen once we get in here. We might just reject. Or if we never get that entry at all, if we don't get this entry and we close above here on the 1 hour, since I found it on the 1 hour, that's what I want, is a closure up here on the 1 hour with these two. I'll look at that. And if we get the closure up there, I want this blue line to create support on the 15 minute for me to take my entry. And sure enough, that's where we are deciding to consolidate for a little bit before we decide if we're going to keep going up or reject. So, isn't that interesting? These levels, bro. Yeah, so there's two different scenarios that we can take long entries. But I'll tell you what, I am not in a hurry. Just based off like the last few sessions, I'm like, I've lost 2 and won 1 during these overnight sessions. But my losses, I come to find out, I get stopped out by a few points before it actually makes the move I wanted, which is like, bro. Like last night, it did that exactly last night. I got stopped out by a few points, and then I wake up to just running on gold. So with that being, I'm only saying that because I'm saying that I'm really being patient here. I'm trading my expresses, so I'm not trying to be too much in a rush here. But yeah, I mean, this is also what I'm so iffy about, entering again, because last night it did this. It looked so good, and then I don't want it to just consolidate again. 'Cause look at this shit on the left. Buyers are right here in the bottom right, and of this, they were up. Now they're decreasing. Let me look at gold. I know not a girl was eating off of that shit. 2K. Sheesh. The daily. That looks super bullish to me. And it's about to flip green. Look at that. It's a big Drake candle on the daily. Oh, it's yellow. The daily open is where we're rejecting. Look at that. So now, are we going to go lower? Or are we going to break through? And if we break through, are we going to all-time high? Let me go to my practice account. Oh shit, I'm still in this. $10 micros, I would have been up 870 on a express if I took this.
Order filled.
Okay, let's see. If I took this here, 2 minis.
Order filled.
This is my practice, by the way. 2 minis all the way to all-time high. That's $25,000, bro. Wow. Oh, man. What if? It's a big what if, guys. I mean, look at this candle on the daily. That's 85 points. And 85 points up. That's almost there. Even if you got 85 points again, that's 17,000. That's crazy. Oh shit.
Order filled.
17K, that's crazy. But yeah, for now we just gotta get through that daily open to see anything here. But yeah, guys, I mean, for right now, we're just chilling. We're just, we're chilling. We're waiting for something to happen. Look at this book map. It's just consolidating. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Same exact thing with gold. Same exact thing here. On both. Even ES. London session opens at 12 midnight here for me in California. Oh, by the way, are you still in that long? Athletic? Nice, you and Callie? Oh, let's fucking go, bro. $332. Sheesh. Yeah, man. I mean, it was a valid trade idea, but look, check this out. I'm gonna say this again real quick. I just explained it to these guys, but let me just speed through. The original idea that I missed was right here. That blue line. Right? That would have been, because it's an order block. And I believe I told you to look into order blocks. I don't know if you did. But that was it right there. When I actually took my trade was right here at this red candle. Another blue line right there. Oh, shit. And then that's another one right there. That's when I took the entry. So when I took the entry and my stop loss, and it's a super simple thing. It's just, an area where there's a bunch of orders that take place. Like this one is 2 red candles and then one in the same 2. It just pumped and closed above. And this is when I took my entry right here. And it went up, took my partials, and then I got stopped at break even. But here's the kicker, because you can see that price obviously jumped up and you made your money. But when you look at my original one that I started off explaining to you just now, look at where price just respected. Right here. The 50% of this order block. And then we pumped. Yep. It respected it. So just another thing too, when I take entries off order blocks, this is what I want to see. So like if I were to take my entry, let me see. This is why I like TradingView, because you can do the replay and kind of get rid of all this noise. Just so it's a lot simpler. Let me go back to this here. Yeah, I'm going over this stuff just so, since we're waiting for this to set up. I'm going to take one last look in case we miss it, because I don't want to miss it. Let me mark it out. And then I'll continue here. Okay. So if we started, if we just rewind, and then I saw this, I saw that, and then you already know, I just went over it as far as like, I want the candle closure above these two opposing red candles. The reason why I put my stop all the way at this low, or this one, is because I mainly want the 50% of this order block to be respected. This is where I really want it to be respected. But the reason why I put the stop loss way down here is because of these things, these nasty ass things. What if it comes down and then creates a wick, but closes back above? You know, you want to be able to let your trade breathe and be able to handle that. Because if I put it right here, I mean, if you remember what happens later on, this would have been tagged and I would have been out. I would have been out of the trade. But if I create the space for it to breathe, I don't have to worry about that. At least at this point here, this is the wiggle room, the breathing room. But I want a candle closure above or at this level. I don't want it to close down here. If it closes down here, that invalidates it. But ultimately, if it does decide to just like, poop the bed and leave this here, a wick like that, and I get stopped out, then that's crazy. But this is literally the last line of defense. Like if it completely just wipes this out, this low here, then it completely invalidates it. But this is supposed to be the wiggle room, but mainly this is what I want to be respected. Oh my gosh. This drawing tool. But anyway, yeah, you guys, like again. And now we're back up. And sure enough, you guys can see that's where it respected. If it closed down here, I probably would have been, okay, this is not looking good at all. But since it's been respecting, that's fire. And look at it go. Now it wants to push even more. But yeah, that's the whole order block entry for me. As you know, you'll always see order blocks on my entries when I send screenshots and stuff. You always see this. This is like my absolute favorite way of like entering a trade. Oh my gosh. Wait up for us, bro. Yeah, look at the book map too. Oh my gosh. It's breaking out of the strange. New 15 in the 30 second. In 30 seconds, sorry. Alright, thank you. What are you gonna do here? Because we still got this here. We still got that. Whew. Look at this reject. GC longs. Hang on, I want to see this here. Broke, you ready? Damn, son. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do here, NQ? Buyers really stepped up. Holy shit, 711. I'm not longing yet. Good luck. Okay, look, we got the 30-minute close here. But it's not exactly an order block. It's just one single candle, then a green one. It's not exactly what I would say is a order block for me here. $59 to $20, nice. Nice. Nice, bro. 16K balance or 8,000. Sheesh. No, I gotta be honest with you guys. I'm just a little hesitant, or I want more confirmation, just based off the performance from the last couple Asia sessions, overnight sessions. I'm in no rush. I am not in a rush. I at least want to feel good about my trade if I take it. And then look, if we do decide to reject, I mean, this whole order block thing I was just going on about, you could do it. You can look at it here. If I just erased everything, and we get a closure there below that blue line, you could try to short it, but that's completely up to you. I don't know. I'm not good at shorts. Because we swept as high, failed to close below, and if it closes below here now, you could try to short it, but that's up to you. That is up to you. If anything, I'll probably just take it on my practice account. I'm telling you, bro, like I kid you not, every time I short, it just goes up. Every time. It is not my strong suit. Literally, bro. All the freaking time. Then I'll go to bed, I'm punching the pillow and shit. It's just so annoying, bro. Oh, look at this. I'm telling you, bro. Okay. All right, let's see, though. Let's see. Let's see what you want to do. Yeah, look at this rejection. If I was trying to enter and I had my order, I would be canceling it here because that's a deep retracement. That's deep. We could potentially bounce at the VWAP. Yeah. Yeah, that's what it's looking like. That's for sure what it's looking like. If I was shorting this, I would wait for a close. Or you know what? Just for fun, I'm on my practice account here. I'm on the practice. I am not trading the expresses. Practice.
Order filled.
Yeah, bro. If I were to really be aiming for something here, it would be right here. The session lows. $174. 25,700. Yeah, that's definitely a good call because the market tends to respect big round numbers. Yeah, look, and if you mark it out, look, that's That's where we've been. Right there and right here. Let me redo that just so it's cleaner. It's exactly where we've been rejecting. We have not been able to close above. And look at my short. And Q, you cornball. Dump. Nah, don't do it on your real account. Don't do it on your real account. This is my practice. This is my practice account. What I'm looking for is in long. That's what I'm looking for and interested in. On the book map here, it looks like a cuff and handle if you pattern trade. What's gold doing? Oh shit. Gold really doing it. Yeah, we're breaking past the daily open. What do you guys think? Should we go for 27K? No, it's not real money that affects the market. No. Okay, let's really look at gold here. Let's see if we find something here too. So we're obviously at a point of resistance. If this candle here, I was gonna say if this closes here, if it breaks that high, I'll probably look to long, but honestly, no, just because of the hourly. I would say just strictly because of the hourly. The way I know is an hourly is definitely a great time frame to look because it does have enough power to kind of dictate where we're going, like direction as far as like bullish or bearish. This looks super bullish to me, but let's just see if we don't reject this area again. Because could this be a triple top? Right? We don't know. But this is what I'm looking at. If I were to look at the gold, I want this hourly to close above here. And then we can see about the 15 to find some sort of support and entry. But for me, that's super crucial. So I'm hands off gold for now. And Q. Let me get these things off. Thank you on the hourly. We have 20 minutes left. Let's see if we can flip back and close above. Let's see if we can do that. If not, then I think, yeah, look at that. I couldn't even get my sentence out. I was gonna say we could possibly play it short. I mean, I'll try it on my express if. But let's see how it closes. That's gonna be super important for me to say. If we close above, I'll look for long. If it closes below like this, or even then, if it closes below the VWAP here, I'll probably look to short. Because we're at a point of resistance. Right here. Right there. Right there. And we are currently finding out what we're going to do here. So let me get this out. Let me mark this out. And then you can clearly see it. That is what. That is looking like we are respecting this resistance. But if we break out, bro, I think this is going to be nice for us here because we still have this gap to fill. But then we also cannot ignore the fact that we gap down. I don't even know why, actually, matter of fact. But if we break out, we fill that. What time frame do you use for closes? For entries, I look at the 15. At the 15, I work my way down from the daily, the 4 hour to find levels, the 1 hour to find levels, which I just found that one. So with that on the chart now I see on the 15. And you can still see the resistance pretty well. And that's a pretty nasty red candle there, so let's see what it does. Yeah, it's looking like a rejection, bro. We might tap the VWAP and bounce back up. We'll see. Like, again, we don't know. I'm waiting for the hourly close, and then I'll see a better idea. And that's in 60 minutes. But yeah, you got to look at this whole thing as like if this happens, then question mark. But yeah, I'm gonna step away for a little bit. It's no use for me to watch this until the hourly closes. The VWAP settings, I don't have anything specific. I just put it on there. It's the same. It's just the same. Not the same, but it's just, I just slap it on there. I don't mess with it at all. I just, honestly, actually, matter of fact, I switched the color. That's it. To white. But yeah. Yeah, guys, I'm waiting. The hourly is gonna tell it for me here of what I should probably do here. So I'll be back. I'm gonna mute myself, but I'll be right back in the meantime. Nice. Nice. We got 50 seconds till this 15-minute closes. Okay, look, this is what I'm thinking. This is my plan here. If it closes with that wick right there without making it higher, yeah, we know we're rejecting, so I'll take that off. If this closes like this, the next one, I want it to wick up, and then if it rejects and turns red, is when I'm entering the short, because that's going to tell me that it went up in here and it's respecting bearish order flow. Okay, here we go. I want it to wake up. Or just leave me behind. We're at the VWAP too, though. Oh my goodness, bro. No. Okay. Let me take this off. Actually, I'm just gonna take this trade off of candle structure. Okay. Bro. The VWAP is doing its thing. I mean, okay, look. It can, if it doesn't wake up respecting the bear flow, that's in turn bullish. So what I would want to see is I want this, whatever this, I wish it was doing it up here. Because then if it comes up here into this bearish fair value gap, and then it rejects and start do what it's doing here is doing the exact opposite of what I was wanting. Right? It went down and now it's leaving this wick behind. And then if it flipped green in this scenario right now, I would look to follow the momentum back up. But I'm looking for shorts just based off the hour, because this is obviously rejecting. Dude, this drawing tool is like annoying. Holy crap. Anyway, but yes, so I want it because then if it does wake up and it rejects, it'll guarantee, not guarantee, nothing's guaranteed, but it's helping me feel a lot better with my short because it went up here and instead of going up here and closing green, it's rejecting and going lower. So it'll make me feel better about shorting versus entering as soon as the hourly started, which you could have, I guess, but you still have all this room for it to wick, move, things like that. Because if you enter just based off the 1 hour and you never looked anything lower and you see it go up, it could just be going in there before it goes lower. Yeah, it's literally just confirmation. It's what I do for confirmation. That's all it is. Everybody else has like different ways of doing this and stuff, but that's all it is. But let's break this down here again, just a lot more simpler though. I mentioned earlier that we have this bearish order block and it's inside that bearish fair value gap, and then there's a 50% of it, so that's what I would want to be respected. So my perfect entry, or what I would want to happen, is this. And I like that risk a lot better than a 1 to 2 would be that right there. In this, the risk to reward looks way better than me just entering as soon as it closed. Look at that. Look at that big ass stop loss I would have to have. That's a lot. I feel better at that. Yes. So everything I just told you about for this right here, for the long entries that we took, you see that? It's the same thing as this, just opposite. And you should find these or try to look for these at key levels, which would be support and resistance areas. Like for this case right here. This is here after rejecting this resistance is when that formed. Right? But then again, like I said, if this whole thing is that if this happens then that, because what did I say at the very beginning of this whole stream? What if this is the whole pullback that I wanted? Yo. Oh, yeah. So, but to be honest, guys, I mean, this looks a lot better to me than shorts just because I have a hard time shorting. But this view up is for sure holding up, man. And look, this is what I'm talking about. Even if it does go past the 50%, it leaves the wick, but it's still supporting this top side, top half. Okay, now let's look at the other side. If I were to try to long this, look at this. Let me clean this up. We got a low, a higher low, high, a higher high. So could this be the lower, the higher low, I mean, right here? Could it? I don't know. And sure enough, look at it. Buyers are coming in. Okay. This 15 is about to close. If nothing happens on the next 15-minute candle, then I'm just gonna call it a night there, and I'll just wake up for New York. The new hour, yeah, 30-minute. But yeah, trust me guys, I'm trying to be really flexible here with like shorts because I never short. I'm trying to be flexible. Flexible with my bias. But if we can get this gap fill, that'll be magical. That was my original plan. Yeah, who knows, man? We'll see. But one thing for sure, though, it's consolidating. When you really zoom out, consolidation. Yeah, that's true. Because I mean, we could drop, we could, but even if we do move up, we might just fill this and then drop even more. $666. Target right here. Yeah, it will, but sometimes it takes a while. Cause look at all these gaps. Higher highs, higher lows. I mean, there's a lot of gaps down there. Like if we just do decide to completely dump, we can fill this one. But I don't think so. Well, I don't know. You never know. Yeah, it's a heavy candle. So it doesn't invalidate my trades. So it doesn't invalidate my trades. Look at the 1 minute. Let's see what we got in the 1 minute. Slowly bleeding. Yeah, there's nothing bullish about that. Or on the 5 minute. Okay. All right. Fuck, I'm just nervous to short and then it just pumps. That's literally what's holding me back right now. Yeah, exactly. I don't want to be the last seller. I'm just yeah, you would have. Yeah, man. I mean, trust me, dude. I'm feeling FOMO, bro. I am. I am. I'm not lying. I'm not lying there, but like, I'm just being super hesitant because I wanted my entry way up here, but it's moving and it's over. You know, it's overextended now. You shorting? Yeah, man. I don't know. I don't know, man. I mean, don't get me wrong, though. It does look heavy. I'm just more so like, where's my entry? I want a good entry that I don't want to be. I don't want a bad entry. That's for sure. Bro. How much did you risk on this? Yeah, that's for sure. Okay. All right. We are struggling here, so let's see what it does. Okay, this candle, I'm gonna let it decide for me. This candle right here on this next one. If it closes below, I'm gonna put my stop sell down here. If it closes above and green, I'm putting my stop buy up here and enter along. Why? It's literally just because it's at this order block that I pointed out at the very beginning. So I'm letting this 50% that we're currently at decide. And I'm gonna go 1 micro. Maybe two, maybe two, maybe two. We'll see, we'll see. And wherever I get my entry, it'll be a 50-point stop. Yeah, that's the plan here. Yeah. Yep. TP would have been session lows. Right there. If we got our entry, it's 50 points. IWM. If we really okay, so like we are though. This is the Coop strat right here. Mr. Trendline himself. We got that bad boy right there. We could bounce here, but we're missing it by a little. I would be more inclined to be a lot more sure if it closes below. But it's 2 minutes. 2 minutes till this 15 closes. Okay, look at this. If it closes above in green, I'm going long at this high. A lot can happen in a minute. Okay. Okay. And if, okay, look at this. Look at this, huh? What you trying to do here? Remember, it has to close green for me to be really interested here. And if it closes red for me to short, I want it to close like closer to the bottom of this wick. That is the plan. Whatever happens, I'm taking it. I've done enough analysis here. I gotta take it now. $30 seconds. I'm thinking about a short here. Minus 1300. Okay, let it wake up. Let it wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up. I'm going for a short here. Bro. Let's go. I'm not inversing anything. I'm just letting this tell me what it wants to do. Okay, if it breaks the low, I'm in. Stop sell. 1 micro, 1 micro, 1 micro. Because I suck at shorts. I'm going super light. I'm not risking crap here, basically. $6.59. My target will be session lows right here. That will be my target. Session low skis. Okay, let's see. If I'm in, my stop loss will be above this wick. If this is the wick it's going to leave behind, it's going to be above it. And yeah, so that's like 5 points. It won't be much. Again, I'm dealing with just 1 micro.
Order filled.
Okay, I'm in. Bruh, that's $10. I'll just put it at $10. And then session lows would be $44. That's fine with me. That's a bag of chips and some gas. Okay. If it takes this low, I'm break even. Bro, I can't believe it's only $10 risk. I don't think it's gonna be that small, but it's all good. It's the plan. It's the plan. $6? No, I was at $2 profit. I'm still in the green. Yeah, I'm going. Yeah, the only reason why I went 1 micro is because I was just talking about how I'm so bad at shorts. I don't want to put any real risk on this. For me, no real risk on a short. No, they do take a fee, but not $6. Only if for one micro, I think it's like 30 cents. 30 cents per micro. But if you're going for like, that means that you're probably going big. Your sizing is big. Because I was almost at $3 of in profit on my P&L. And I'm still green. If that was the case, then I would have been red here. See, okay, look, let me point this out. If I was in a real risk, if I was going full size, this would be pissing me off. Just because I'm so it upsets me shorting. The lagging is like that right there. That right there would be like, come on. Only because I've seen it so many times where I do, and then it just pumps. Like, actually. It's because it's irrelevant. I would say it's a relevant low. Not to get too technical with like words, but like, you know, this is an external low. This is internal low. We could sweep this and bounce up, but this is for sure where I wanna, you know, take all my profits, because we would need some serious power to kind of dump and go to this low. That's a big gap between. Let's see. That's almost 63 points. 63 points. That kind of move you can expect in New York. But for Asia, because it's so slow, session lows is what I'm fine with here. You can expect a real reaction at the outside low, not these internal ones. This one and that one. We can grab them. And can then still continue, but when we get to this one, we can start consolidating again before we either move up or continue down. But I don't care about that. I just want my piece of the pie here. I know, I know, bro. What micro? Oh man. I didn't think it was gonna be $10 risk, but yeah, it is. It is diabolical. No, bro, it's because I hate shorting. I suck at shorting. Look at this shit. I'm telling you, this would be pissing me off if I was full size or in a mini. Look at this. It dropped 6 points in the money, and now it wants to retrace. Hell no, I'm not willing to put real risk on this. Yep. But the hour still looks super heavy. The hourly. 3,500 for 8,000. That's crazy. And then if you do want to take your chances, as far as like catching a move down here, like you can go to like once we sweep this low, the session lows, you can go to sleep with your stop loss at this break even spot. Because if it takes it, I'm gonna go break even. And then if it takes this, I would have moved my stop loss to here. And then let it do its thing. Oh yeah, I mean, it's funny too, because it's easy to say that, but then you wake up and it's bloody as hell. You should be coming up here. Honestly though, like yeah, that's a good point. Look at this, bro. It's respecting the support zone right here. Bruh. Bruh.
Order filled.
Case in point. Look at this shit. Yep, exactly, bro. Exactly. Fucking exactly, bro. Oh gosh. Yeah, that was a good move. I mean, that's the move I wanted. Okay. Alright, let's see. Okay, I lied. Maybe this is gonna be my last one for sure. I'm gonna take it and then I'm gonna go to bed. If we close above the 50%, look, we're still at the 50%. 2 minutes till this closes. If it closes above, I'm gonna go long. And I'm gonna go more, not just one micro here. If I long and I'll put the stop right there. So that's like, I'll do 20 points. 20 points. Okay, let's see how much that would be. Oh shit. Oh yeah, look at this. On my practice account. I guess it worked out.
Order filled.
Bro, I swear you just typed it out after I said what I said too. Okay, so if I do 5 micros.
Order filled.
20 points. What would that look like? 648.75. $202 risk. Okay, I'll do it. I'll do it. 5 micros. Five micros is what I'm going to be doing. Yeah, it's a solid candle. Solid is what I like to see. Especially if this inverses. Okay, I'm in.
Order filled.
5 micros. $200 risk. Yes, bro, that's literally what I've been talking about. I see it. I see the trade. I'm targeting the moon, bro. Honestly, I wouldn't be upset with these session highs. 315. I might just add here. If this flips, I'm gonna add, but I'm gonna be moving up my stop loss if that's the case. I'm only adding because I know I would take this any day. I would be taking this trade any day of the week when I do see it. And that's what I've been looking for all this time.
Order filled.
Okay, I'm in. I'm keeping the same risk though. 200. Same risk. I'm still risking 200, but I'm in 10 micros. Because of this, I'm in the momentum. I'm not hoping for the momentum. I'm in the momentum. If it's going to continue up. Yeah, that's how you do it. That's how you do it, man. Oh, I know. I know you just be doing things. But yeah, I'm in it. Same risk. The thing about adding is like I want to keep my risk the same. I don't want to increase my risk. So I'm fine with this. That's the trade. Finally, hopefully London does bring us up there. If we do, I'm up 627. And yeah, that's it right there, boys and girl. So let's see. But yeah, I'm gonna call it a night there. I want to wake up for New York here, but I'll keep you guys updated. Hopefully I don't wake up. Hopefully I don't wake up to that same BS that's been happening to me at night, bro. I get stopped out only for it to run. I don't want that to happen again. But yeah, I'll catch you guys in New York. See you guys.